Hi, this is Donna. Thanks so much for joining me. This is going to be a Whatever Comes Out reading for the sign of Leo. Welcome to my channel and thank you for joining me. It's been a wild day. I apologize for being so quiet. I just have to clear my mind for a moment. Well, I just appreciate you joining me. Guys, ancestors, always already my stars. I'm asking please and thank you. Messages for the sign of Leo. Messages for the sign of Leo. Please and thank you. What is Leo working with at this time? Please and thank you. What is Leo working with this time? Please and thank you. What is Leo working with at this time? Please and thank you. Wow, I shuffled those cards plenty of times and this came out in the last reading. You might be dealing with a Scorpio. That is a youthful energy, making a sweet offer or an apology. It isn't upright, so it seems to be sincere. Fish, Rider-Waite, traditional Rider-Waite tarot. Rider-Waite Smith wouldn't get Pixie's name in there because she's really the artist that brought these cards to life. But the fish in this tarot represents spiritual gifts. So that can express itself through, divination, being kind to others, artistic endeavors, intuition. What else, please and thank you for the sign of Leo? What else, please and thank you for the sign of Leo? What else, please and thank you for the sign of Leo? What else, please and thank you for the sign of Leo? What else, please and thank you for the sign of Leo? Thank you. Somebody's trying to win at all costs. Somebody's not being honest. I say it every time this card comes out here lately, but sometimes winning at all costs too much. In that image, you have one person picking up swords, but the other two that are walking away, they haven't had their swords taken. They've laid them down. They're walking away. They realize that this battle is just not worth it. Betrayal, manipulation. Swords represent words, ideas. It's sometimes hard to separate our personal identity from the ideas we hold that we consider correct. But what's correct for us is not going to be correct for someone else. Justice sideways. Something's not right. Not quite upside down, but it's not upright. So somebody knows that they're not exactly quite right. We're not allowed to call justice on anyone else. We're only allowed to call justice for ourselves. And that means if we don't feel justified in a relationship, a situationship, an environment, we can't force other people to do what we want, but we can certainly do ourselves. Or maybe the justice is between us and God, and maybe who we're lying to is ourselves. Trying to hold on to ideas that we clearly know are not in our greater and higher good. So to get that justice when your higher self or the divine, whatever you consider the divine, you might need to stop trying to be absolutely so sure that it's okay to hang on to an idea or associate our identity with the idea. We'll see what else comes out. They're not upright. They're not upside down either. Somebody's manifestations aren't coming in. This person has everything they need. They may not realize it. They have everything they need to manifest. Got the idea. They've got the passion. They've got the emotion. Passion being creative spark. And they've got the material good, whether that's ourselves or something at our disposal. And there's the seed that they haven't manifested. Or maybe they've manifested it, but they let it slip through their hands. Well, once we get that seed, that would be represented with the A. We have to plant it at the right time in the right place, and we have to make sure that we're loving it, nurturing it, giving it the right amount of sunshine, the right amount of shade, the right amount of water, the right amount of compost, right kind of compost. What else, please, and thank you for the sign of Leo? What else, please, and thank you for the sign of Leo? Thank you. Sun. Vitality, positivity, success, joy, or something coming to light, something being exposed. How can I bring more joy and positivity into my life? Sometimes it's as simple as a shift of attitude or ideas. Simple. It doesn't necessarily mean easy. What else, please, and thank you for the sign of Leo? Somebody not standing in their power. Somebody leading the people the wrong way. Somebody who's malevolent. They're very stubborn to the point of not caring who they hurt or who they lead astray, including themselves. So please and thank you for the sign of Leo. You're introduced to be you. Again, could be someone around you. Since this is a reading, I'm going to read as if it's for you. Not every reading is going to resonate with Leo's because this is a general reading. So take what you need, leave the rest. Sometimes what we want and what we need are two different things. Sometimes what we think we need isn't what most I think we need. What else, please, and thank you for the sign of Leo? What else, please and thank you for the sign of Leo? What else, please and thank you for the sign of Leo? What else, please and thank you for the sign of Leo? What else, please and thank you for the sign of Leo? What else, please and thank you for the sign of Leo? What else, please and thank you for the sign of Leo? What else, please and thank you for the sign of Leo? What else, please and thank you for the sign of Leo? What else, please and thank you for the sign of Leo? Somebody's trying to avoid a tower. Tower is something that's built on faulty foundations. Maybe somebody did avoid a tower. Looking at the other cards, it might be that someone's trying to avoid a tower. Tower is built on the faulty foundations of lies, misunderstanding. Lies can be premonition. Lies can be physical, verbal, mental, emotional. Somebody's says delaying the inevitable or fear of change. Well, please and thank you for the sign of Leo. Well, please and thank you for the sign of Leo. Well, please and thank you for the sign of Leo. What else, please and thank you for the sign of Leo? What else, please and thank you for the sign of Leo? Messages for the sign of Leo. By the way, the sun is your sign there. What else, please and thank you for the sign of Leo? What else, please and thank you for the sign of Leo? Messages for the sign of Leo. Messages, please and thank you for the sign of Leo. Messages, please and thank you for the sign of Leo. Messages, please and thank you for the sign of Leo. Messages, please and thank you for the sign of Leo. Messages, please and thank you for the sign of Leo. Messages, please and thank you for the sign of Leo. And just the messages, please and thank you for the sign of Leo. Messages, please and thank you. Guides, ancestors, holy guardian angels, most high, but like messages, please and thank you for the sign of Leo. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, somebody needs to do some healing work, and that means getting honest with ourselves first. If this is you, what you got to do. If this is someone around you, you can't force them to heal. You will need to adjust yourself accordingly. What else, please and thank you for the sign of Leo? What else, please and thank you for the sign of Leo? Yeah, it's so prideful. I don't mean that in a bad way. Pride can do good things. It can motivate us to stay healthy, for example. Sometimes we get in our own way. There is a difference between pride and false pride. I don't really mean that in a religious sense, so it's the same either way. What else, please and thank you for the sign of Leo? What else, please and thank you for the sign of Leo? What else, please and thank you for the sign of Leo? Thank you. Giving and receiving in a balance. But the point of balance isn't going to be the same for every individual, and it might not be 50-50. I would suggest when researching the difference between equality and equitability. That sharing, giving, compassion, also receiving. So put yourself where you belong, Leo. Maybe sharing a sincere apology doesn't really mean anything if we're not going to do the healing work to keep the offense from happening again. The real magic's in doing the work. Everything else is an illusion. It is a lie or trickery, some kind of deceit. Not all lies are intentional. Not all illusions are intentional. Optical illusions, we're human. But we do tend to hide things from ourselves that we really don't want to look at, and that we don't want others to see. We think we hide it from them. We probably see more than we do about ourselves at times. What else, please and thank you? Because it's always easier to see someone else's shadow than it is ourselves. What else, please and thank you for the sign of Leo? Maybe that's actual giving of alms. Something material. Material means you can taste, you can observe it with the senses. So doing the work to actually change that's observable, and it might take a little while. That's a material change. The work is internal, but the results are external. And I think that's pretty much the whole of human existence. It has to start with something internal first. What else, please and thank you for the sign? What else, please and thank you for the sign of Leo? What else, please and thank you for the sign of Leo? What else, please and thank you for the sign of Leo? What else, please, for the sign of Leo? Well, if you're going to quit talking to me, I'm going to move on to the archetype card. Anything else, please and thank you for the sign of Leo? Anything else, please and thank you for the sign of Leo? Anything else, please and thank you for the sign of Leo? Guys and sisters, holy guardian angel, most high God. What else, please? Sign of Leo. Thank you. There's Point of Swords, wielding that sword of truth. Keep our hand up, be receptive to whatever you got to say. You're going to set off the garbage. Just saying. Is that who you need to apologize to, Leo? That's you. You need to apologize to yourself and mean it, and then do the work. Because apology is empty without accountability. In other words, it's a waste of words. What else, please and thank you for the sign of Leo? Closing messages, please and thank you for the sign of Leo. Closing messages, please and thank you for the sign of Leo. What else, please and thank you for the sign of Leo. Final messages, please and thank you for the sign of Leo. It's just amazing. I shuffle these cards really good, and you're getting a lot of the same cards as the sign of Scorpio. So, I mean, you have Scorpio heavily placed in your chart. But either way, if you're dealing with a Scorpio or if you have heavy Scorpio placement, you might want to watch that reading. What else, please and thank you for the sign of Scorpio. What else, please and thank you for the sign of Scorpio. What else, please and thank you for the sign of Scorpio. Oh, see, I've already switched back to Scorpio. Leo. Please for the sign of Leo. Apologize, Leo. I was lost in another messages. Well, there's the passion in reverse. Lack of vision, lack of leadership, overbearing, arrogant, impulsive, or misusing our anatomical wand, whatever that means to you. Certain wands can be, swords or ideas, or those things that we use around us. The wand, it represents anatomy, a certain part of the anatomy, and cups represent the heart, the emotions. Anything else, please and thank you for the sign of Leo. Anything else, please and thank you. That could be Scorpio's wand, I don't know. Might not be a Scorpio at all. Might not be you. Where it goes, take what you need, leave the rest. Final two messages for Leo, please and thank you. Final two messages for Leo, please and thank you. Somebody not being quite honest, not being an outright liar, but not being quite honest. So what we want to do is get really honest with ourselves so that we're living in our authenticity, living in truth. We don't have to tell everyone everything, but we don't need to deceive either. Unless, obviously there's a good reason to do that, such as being in danger. Someone leaving an abuser might be in danger, so we might need to use deception. Anything else? Thank you. Nostalgia. Good memories. Could be from childhood, from simpler times. Time when we were more innocent or someone else was more innocent. And generosity. So let's get some archetypes and then I'm going to close this out. I think that the Holy Spirit, Most High God. See how this card flips? This is what we have to work with around what we're working with around as the servant in the upright, delights in serving others with a free and loving heart. And hearing our heroine in the shadow. Sorry, I'm not wearing my correct glasses. I got this. Escapism, false sense, heroism. What do we use for escape? TV, drugs, games, people, places, things, pets. Using else, please and thank you with the sign of Leo. What else Leo has to work with? What else can we ever work with if they're moving through these energies? Well, thank you. Liberator in the dark side. Imposing your own tyranny over those you claim to liberate, ignoring legitimate constraints. Wow. First side, can I get something in the light? Please and thank you that Leo can work with, help and move through these are heavy energies, Leo. I'm sorry, but sometimes we just we can't fix it if we don't know about it, right? Or hide it from ourselves, and we're really good at keeping this from ourselves. Because it hurts, It hurts to admit that we're not exactly being the person we want to be. Thank you. Well, that's another dark one, Leo. Sorry. The destroyer and the dark side. Intoxication with destructive power, destroying others, brains or potential. They gave you one to work with. They want you to, they're saying you're either that or they want you to be that, or that you're good at that. So, using this ability might help you work through to get some of these other things upright. But you've got to be honest with yourself. I got faith in you. You followed. Because we're good people. Thanks so much for joining me.